Casper Smc. He's a pretty well-known guy. Okay, I don't want to call him a trading guru, but so he's been giving out this strategy, right? The 5-minute candle breakout, and I think uploading 5 videos just means that your strategy is probably mega profitable. But let's see, okay? And I'm gonna be backtesting it. And if you don't know what the strategy is, so basically what you do is you go on to the 5-minute time frame. You go on the 5-minute time frame and you mark out the 9:30 a.m. candle. So this is the 9:30 a.m. 5-minute candle. You mark out the high and low, and on the 1 minute you just wait for a breakout with a fair value gap forming. So this is just a breakout, right? And a fair value gap, like, because this was to the downside, you're gonna look for a bearish fair value gap entry into the fair value gap, and then you just see a engulfing candle. So just, you know, a candle that is engulfs the high or low of the candle that went into the fair value gap. So this candle gets engulfed, and entry right here, and your stop loss should go on the fair value gap. So in this, like, the high of the fair value gap. So no, not the high of the fair value gap, the high of the middle candle of the fair value gap. So just basically, fair value gap is a 3 candle formation of 1, 2, 3 candles, and the high of this middle candle. And 1 to 3 he said, but I'm gonna be but honestly guys, I don't think this is gonna give a 1 to 3, because I just tried like 10 trades on this right now, and there was not a single trade that went to 1 to 3. So I'm strictly gonna go for 1 to 2 and see if that works. So I decided to backtest March of 2025 because March was not a bad month, but it was not a great month either. So just, you know, an intermediate month to backtest this strategy. And this is, I got a 41% win rate with a 4% gain on the account. The account actually went up to like 9%, but then started to draw off. Not am I saying that this is a bad strategy. Honestly, I think this is a very, very simple and good strategy to use. I didn't want to backtest this further because I want you guys, if you're going to implement this strategy, I think 41% win rate with a 4% gain on an account is like, I think this is the standard for profitability. 5% on the account with a 1 to 2 and a 41% win rate. Guys, this, I consider this profitable. If you consistently, I had like a huge amount of losing trades. I'm not gonna lie, it was in a row. So if you're able to stick through all of that, all those losing trades, I think this is like so stupid and simple that I think you can be profitable with this. Like, no joke. I think if you guys, this is by no means like, you know, you should always backtest a strategy for like the latest 6 months. So backtest this yourself, gain some insight on this. I didn't want to backtest it further because I know you're not going to backtest it for yourself and then just, you know, end up losing money and call me or Casper for like making a fake strategy and telling and paying, and he paying me to make this video. But that's not true, guys. So backtest it yourself. I think this is a very good standard for profitability. If you're just starting out, this would be amazing. I also backtested another one of his strategy, but I think this one is simpler and easier to follow. So if you want to use this strategy, just use it. And yeah,